Today we will be testing the Hurst cycle channel clone indicator. But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for Tradingview. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. As I said, today we will be testing the Hurst cycle channel clone indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 51 different strategies, with 13 of them being profitable. We've also tested a total of 627 indicators, with 255 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. And keep in mind that we test most of these strategies and indicators on the Forex market, but they can be applied to just about any market universally. Okay, so today's indicator is the Hurst cycle channel clone indicator. I may have mixed those up. I'm not 100% sure. I try to remember the name of it, but sometimes they're a little bit long. And so it might be the Hurst cycle channel. It might be the Hurst channel cycle clone. Not really sure. But either way, you can see it here on screen. And so what we have is a couple of parts to this. So we have the green background here, and that kind of acts as a overall trend direction, or the large, kind of larger time frame trend direction. And then we have the kind of red cloud here that acts as a shorter term or kind of medium term trend direction. And so what we are looking for is when the red cloud fully drops below the black midline that's running through the green cloud. So we have the green cloud here, and the line that it's being based off of basically has like a deviation setting these upper and lower bands, and this black line right here is the midline controlling that. And then for the red cloud, we have this midline right here, kind of lighter toned midline running through it there, controlling the red cloud. So we're looking for the red cloud, the actual red cloud itself, the whole cloud, to drop below the black midline for the green cloud. And then once we get that, we are looking for price action to start to trade below the red cloud. And that will be a short trade opportunity or a short signal. And then on the opposite side, when we get the red cloud that breaks completely above that midline to the upside there, then we are looking for price action to start trading above the red cloud. That is a sign of momentum according to the creator of this indicator. And so that will be a long signal. So that's what we're looking for. Let's go ahead and get on with the testing and see what we can get out of this. All right, so we have our first two signals here. Both are short signals. You can see right here, we get that red cloud that breaks down below that midline that we're looking for there, the green. We could probably actually turn off the green just to make it a tad bit easier to see. Yeah, something like that. So that way, like I said, it's a tad bit easier to see. Really what we're paying attention to is that midline. So we get the break below that midline. It's right here on this big green candle. At that time, price action is trading within the red cloud. So then we waited for it to break down below right here, and we get a really nice push to the downside that gets us to our take profit. Over here, we then follow along. We are still below that midline with the red cloud here, and we get another break of that price action to the downside of the red cloud right here, which then we get a nice push to the downside once more, and that one also gets us to our take profit. So let's go ahead and continue on. All right, so we pick up our next couple of signals right here. There again, both short signals. In this particular case, you can see that price action is kind of running out of momentum here. Unfortunately, we do get the break to the downside right here of that red cloud, and immediately we get a sharp pullback in the market there, a sharp correction has come up and stop us out. Then we move forward a little bit here. We get another drop there to the downside of the red cloud signal right there, and we get a little bit of a push to the downside, but not quite enough to get us to that take profit before we then get a strong pullback once again all the way up to that midline. You can see that kind of losing momentum along the way right there, and so two losing trades right there back to back. What I'm going to do here is go ahead and fast forward through the testing, that way things don't get too long, and we'll pick this up when we are at the end of the year. Alright, so that's going to put us at the end right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, now would be a good time to say that if you are interested in excelling your trading knowledge, I highly recommend that you join our Patreon only channel on our Discord server. You can find a link to our Patreon down below, as well as a link to our Discord. Once you sign up as a patron, it'll give you access to the Patreon only channel, where we post some really great advanced information about trading strategies, trading indicators, and trading philosophy in general. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you'll get access to the full list of indicators that we have tested. That comes in an Excel version and a PDF version, and you will get that full list of indicators showing exactly which indicators were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates. And you'll get access to an Excel sheet of all the strategies that we have tested that shows exactly which strategies were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates, and links to go back and review those individual strategies. And so there is a lot of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel, and it doesn't cost hardly anything at all. I highly recommend it. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at our indicator here. Get everything in focus. There to there. Alright, let's go ahead and count it out and see what we got out of it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we have 8 trades all together, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 winning trades. And so that is going to meet the 60% criteria that we were looking for. All in all, seemed like a pretty solid indicator. It's getting us in at some okay times. It definitely seems like there's a little bit better timing to it, but yeah, it was accounting for like an overall trend and a lower time frame type trend, a high trend, and medium trend, however you want to word it. did an okay number of trades. Wish it had more trades within the 1 year's time, but it did a really decent win rate nonetheless, and seemed to keep kind of grabbing those momentum trades as the momentum carried on in the market. So yeah, all in all, not a horrible indicator. Not wonderful, but not horrible by no means. And so this one is going to go on the yes list, and we will move on to the next indicator from here.